Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's Shino. We're back in Modded to the Magical Max. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. Last episode, we worked on our Japanese garden and also got the beehives from Golden Combs up and going. And I said, hey, we're going to start working on battle towers now. And we're going to talk a little bit about Battle Towers mod and about why I have this mod installed for this mod pack. First off, battle towers are really difficult sometimes. And the reason being is there are spawners that form inside them at each level. And you can see these are pretty tall towers. And I think this is probably one of the roughest towers to have to do because it starts off with deep drifters in the first level, and then it goes to corrupt drifters for 2 levels, and then nightmare drifters for a couple of levels, and then finally double-headed drifters up here at the top. Not an easy one to do, but with the angel belt and with the swords mod, we're able to do a lot of damage in a very short period of time. We'll demonstrate that pretty soon. But there are a lot of really good loot that you can get out of these. And you can see, yeah, we're looking at like, this is chain armor that we've got. And there is some plate armor that we're able to get. So you're able to get some really, really strong armor and higher tier weapons and gear by doing these. So you can see right there, I've got common plate leg, legendary plate body. So I've got 2 of the 3 pieces right now for a plate armor set. So pretty good just from one tower. And really that was just from the lower areas. Whenever I was in here, I came in originally through the ground level here, and we got a drift going, and started off in this area and just kind of start blocking off areas and clearing them. But they're not very big on the levels, and then you move up to the next level, you got to do the same thing. Just kind of fight your way through. And I've been leaving stuff behind because my inventory is just way too full right now. So I've been throwing stuff on the ground and saying, oh, well, I'll come back for it. All right, let's get out of here. We're going to head back to the house first, drop stuff off. And I am completely full. Okay, I'm going to fly back. Luckily, we're not too far away. So we're going to head back to our, wrong way. We're going to head back to our home base, and then we're going to go and attack some more of these. So here's another one along the way, and these aren't near. I think I've already cleared this one. These aren't near as hard to do. I think most of these are surface drifters and maybe some deep drifters when you get up here to the top. So they're not very difficult to have to fight your way through. Each one you do is a little bit different. All right, let's go do some more battling, shall we? We're gonna go hit a couple of towers. I'm gonna try to stay away from the purple ones. We're gonna check out the top. We're gonna see what kind of mob is spawned at the top, and that'll give us an idea if we're gonna attack it or not. I can take the ones that have the double-headed drifters, but it is a lot of trouble to try to knock out those spawners, and you'll see them here just a minute. We'll get over here and see. I think there's one right here, isn't there? Let's see. Battle tower. There's one right up there. Oh, hey. Have I talked to you yet? No, it doesn't look like it. What do you got? Building materials. I love building materials. Oh, yes. All right, let's grab the books. So each one of these books is an X skill book, and that's adding 200 digging. So we're going to grab those. I have 46 gears on me. I've got more than that, actually. We'll do that. I didn't get them. What are you trying to pull here? There's one. Oh, it says I have 4 gears left. I see what's going on here. Okay, I'm gonna eat that book. Slow things down here for just a moment. Let's unload our inventory. And let's grab our 1,000 gears out of here. That's what's going on. Is I thought after I'd gotten done purchasing, I was going to have that much left over. Now that wasn't the case. Hello. Now let's buy that. And now he's just kicking me out the door. You. Yeah, I'm coming back. Oh, we gotta eat these. There we go. All right, now let's see what else you got. Fire blue. That's pretty wallpaper. Plaster. Buying that. You got 4. Thank you. And the rush matting. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy those 2. Thank you. All right, so let's take a look at this battle tower. I'll show you kind of how I do this. We're going to need to see what kind of spawner is here at the top. So let's knock that out. We can take a look at the spawner. And it just says surface. So that's good. So that means that everything that's going to be in here, the strongest, is probably just going to be a surface or a deep drifter. So that's pretty good. All right, I am going to drop that guy right there, the Night Watcher. He's going to help out as we're kind of fighting through here. So everywhere that you have one of those spawners, they're going to keep forming spawns and from that location. So we're going to make sure that we kind of get through that in a hurry and get those knocked out. So we've got our sword. We've got our pickaxe, get a little low. And we also have our recurve bow. So we can go in here and we can start doing some fighting. Same thing. This is what I usually like to do, is get down here and kind of take care of these first. Oh, and I am wearing heavy armor now too. That last kind of, when I got back, I was like, you know, might as well put on some heavy armor. We're just going to look for the spawners. And that's really the way you want to do this. Take care of the spawners first. This is staying relatively quiet. The Night Watcher mod helps. Usually by the time I've gotten in here, oh, there's a bed. By the time I've gotten in here, they're already starting to spawn. And I've still got a lot to fight through, but this one looks like we got it quick. And they were all surface drifters. So if it was, if we did have to fight our way through this one, it would not have been tough. I'll do one where we have to fight it. All right, now that we have it cleared, and you can see the treasure vessel tier 1. So these are like the, you know, entry level stuff. You're not going to get a lot of good stuff out of the lower ones. There we go. We got some nuggies, some copper nuggies, and some cassiterite. So that's pretty good. Check around, see if there's anything else here. Another tier 1. What's that? Some tattered clothes. There's a little bit. And then we can check these also and see what we get. Alchemist boots. There we go. Definitely want the rubble hammer. That'll come in handy. All right. That looks like tier. That looks like that one's done. Oh, we're going down. I find the down and just go down to the next level. And you'll find, you know, there's some stuff in here for decorating. There's some stuff in here, you know. You'll get some, depending on the tier level. Tier 1, tier 2, you're going to get mainly supply items. There we go. Take that. You'll get some decorations. You'll get some clothes. And that's really what I'm doing this for. Checking these out. Just kind of getting some clothing items. These are items that, you know, I don't have to make. And I probably wouldn't make anyways. So you may be wondering, you're like, well, you know, if it's so easy, you know, dropping down the Night Watcher and just going down through here and just being able to raid it and not really have to do anything. What, you know, what's the point in doing that? And I'll tell you, it's kind of like this. These things, I've designed this mod pack to be something where people can do as groups. And you really do need to have a group to do one of these battle towers. This isn't really something that is really feasible for a single player game. And you'll see, I'll show some stuff that'll just knock your socks off. You know, I went to one battle tower and the top level was double-headed drifters. All right. There's no way that a single person would be able to go through and battle an entire arena of double-headed drifters. It's just not a thing. So, yeah. Well, that was kind of a cool. What's that say? Rotwalker's leggings. Cool. Okay. So yeah, this is really designed more for like groups to do. So for me, what I'm going to do, the way I'm going to play it is, you know, how would I do it as an individual? And so that means, yeah, I'm going to drop down my drop. Oh, did I get that one? I'm going to drop down the Night Watcher, and I'm going to go and I'm going to raid it. I'm going to get the stuff I need. Second thing, I want to have this on the server, or on the ability for people to put it on a server, just specifically for the fact that resources in the game are kind of limited. And there's a fruit tree over there. Resources in the game are kind of limited. And when you're playing on a server, what will end up happening is a lot of items in the immediate area will get used up pretty quick. And you'll find not having the ability to find some common resources. And as you can see, this is a good way of picking up, you know, a lot of copper. It's a good way to pick up a lot of cassiterite. So very helpful being able to have it like that and to be on a server. Hello, pomegranate. Yeah, I'll take a little bit. I don't need a whole lot of fruit. Let's take some with me. All right, let's go find another tower. All right, so here's a perfect example. We've got two of these towers close by to each other. Actually, is that a third one over there? Yeah, so we actually have three of these towers really close to each other. Not sure what these are gonna spawn. But they look like they're small ones, so I don't think they're probably going to be that hard to battle through. What do we have here? Tier 4 vessel on the top. Another surface one. So yeah, not a tough one. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna throw down our Night Watcher. There we go. And like I said, we're just gonna go through and just keep rating these. If I find anything cool, I'll let you know. All right, let's see what the tier 4 vessel has for us here. A couple pieces of armor. Brigandine leg armor. Okay. So not a whole lot of really good stuff in this one. Of course, this is a lower tier one. So we wouldn't expect to find a lot of good stuff in it. So I'm going to get rid of the flint. We had some flint arrows there as well. Get rid of those. Yeah, we're starting to get full up already. Just going through 2 of them. Let me sort out my inventory. And this is what I'm talking about. So you've got 2 double-headed drifter spawners that are inside that. And then on the next tier down, you're going to have more double-headed drifter spawners, all in this area. So, yeah, this is what I mean by these things. You can't take these on in a single-player world. This would be hard to do even with 2 people. This is something that would probably take, a group of 4 or 5 people to kind of get through all of this. So yeah, this is not an easy one. You start off down here at the bottom of this one, and you're going to be battling corrupt drifters and nightmare drifters all the way up until you start hitting double-headed drifters. And look at that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. There's already 8 double-headed drifters up on top of this level right now. So, tell me again why you think me putting down the Night Watcher is cheating up here in this area for fighting these kind of guys. Trust me, you're going to need him. All right, we are back. Shino got sick. Still got a little bit of a thing going on here with my voice. I'm noticing it's a little hard to talk sometimes. So I'm going to do my best. But it's been about a week since I've been able to record in this episode. And yeah, anyways, trying to remember what I was doing, but I remember I was at this tower. And this is where we had double-headed drifters, right? And I cleared out the spawners that were here. So yeah, we're here to see what kind of goodies we get. Now, I did take the time to fly back and empty out my bags, and I went ahead and made upgraded 2. I made the Malabdachakis plates to upgrade the tall linen backpacks into the basic linen backpacks. So just increases 2 more slots per is what we got. So 14s instead of 12s now. So that'll give me enough space. See what we get out of here. This is where we should get the good iron and steel stuff. I'm hoping. Oh, and some new fancy bows. That's good. There's some something. What was that? Steel. Let's take a look. What am I wearing right now? Iron plate armor. Hey, guess what? We're gonna swap that out. Now we got 2 steel pieces. Cool. There we go. Let's see what else we got here. Like some more bows. It's all right. I'm all right with that. Cool. So the bows will come in handy because I think my other bow, I don't see it anymore. Maybe I put it away, but I think my other bow was starting to get a little worn down. So that'd be nice to have that. We're going to go ahead now. We're going to stick our head down here. I don't hear anything, so we should be all right. I think I got this. If I recall, I was able to put this thing down before anything starts spawning. So, and when I say this thing, I'm talking about the, yes, double-headed drifter spawner is what that is right there. 3 3 of them on this level alone. You know how bad that would have been without. And again, like I said, probably a lot of people don't like the idea of using the Night Watcher. I do. If I was playing multiplayer, this wouldn't be as hard to do. This would be difficult as a multiplayer. I guess I should say this would be very difficult as a multiplayer. So being able to do this in a single player world, yeah, much appreciated. 2 steel ingots, that's cool. 2 more steel ingots, that's cool. 2 more steel ingots and iron scale. It's okay. That looked like, yep, meteoric iron. Several iron swords. Oh, there's a bunch of arrows. And that went into my inventory, so that probably was more of the iron arrows. That's kind of cool. Excellent. Okay, what else do we have here? We got this one. Let's open it up and see what we get. Forgotten Noble Road. Cool. Take that. King Belt. I'll take that. And Scale Leg Armor. I'll take that as well. I'll leave the rest of that there. Cool. Oh, 1 more here. 2 more here. Oh, those are tier 3. Good way of getting your black coal. Really good way of getting black coal too. Cool. And your considerite. And again, I mentioned this. This is a good way of being able to get some of the resources on a server. When you don't have, when you've got a lot of people playing on a multiplayer server, these towers come in really handy for being able to get additional resources. Things that in the mining realm of things, you know, that would be mined out in no time. Okay, let's pick that guy back up. There we go. We're not going to do any more towers. This is, you get the gist of it, of what's going on here. Basically, I'm just raiding these towers, pilfering them for any of the goodies that we can find. And then just going to use that for our advantage. I think I've gone through quite a few of these over in this area. So I think that is going to do it for this episode. Not a whole lot going on. I'm going to continue doing some of this stuff between episodes. But we're getting ready to start going back into some magic stuff, Rustbound magic. So next episode, we're going to start going through and see if we can come up with some really cool and interesting spells and some fun solutions that we can use from the Rustbound magic mod. Cool. All right, folks. Hey, thanks for spending time with me. This is Shino, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.